What's up, guys? Welcome back. This week, we're going to be talking about what I'm smoking, what Ryno's been up to, and the fucking Idle Hand Show. You're watching Cigars and Gears.
Whoop, whoop.
Welcome.
Did you make that music?
I put that whole thing together. I found that on, I forget what, I think Vlog, whatever the hell it is, that editing app.
CapCut.
Yeah, I think so. It was something I used to use to fucking edit with on, when I did the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, I use that shit too. You gotta have the Canva, you have to have the CapCut, you have to have fucking,
you have to
pay like $50 a month just to make a YouTube fucking
and that's just
thumbnail.
to put it out.
Yeah. Plus the fucking streaming shit. It's actually, right before I hopped on with you, I was looking at our email, and YouTube, speaking of YouTube, they flagged one of our old lad videos as inappropriate and against their community guidelines.
That does not surprise me at all.
Yeah, so I was like, oh fuck, let me go check that out. They send you like the episode so you can like contest it or whatever. I'm like, I'm not gonna contest it, but I was watching it and I'm smoking a cigar. I went through like a short phase when we were recording like early on where I was like, I think I'm gonna be a cigar guy.
Really? I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm smoking a big old stogie, dude.
How did I not fucking recognize that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So real quick, we'll just get through what I'm smoking. Are you smoking today too?
Yeah, I got a couple things. I got a punch.
Okay.
A big fucker, dude.
That is a big one.
This was given to us from one of our listeners. Handmade. Where the fuck is this shit from? Does it say where it's from?
It won't say on there. You can look on your phone and it'll tell you, like, if you just type in punch cigar, it'll tell you like where it was made.
Oh,
all that bullshit. Yeah, they should put where it was made on the wrapper. That'd be fucking pretty sick.
Yeah, I thought they had to, but I don't know. I'm not a huge cigar guy. Punch cigars. 180 years of cigar making expertise. Holy shit.
Doing something right.
Yeah, where are you from though? Locator. Yeah, I don't know where they're from. Oh, about. Okay.
I'd assume probably Nicaragua.
This website is way too fancy. Like it, I just need to know.
Super hard to find it. Yeah.
Yeah. They have bobbleheads and stuff. Who's buying cigar bobbleheads, dude? Where are punch cigars made? Honduras.
Oh, Honduras. Yeah.
Using tobacco from Honduras, Nicaragua, and Dominican, but they're rolled in Honduras, which
I
don't even know where that is. Down south?
Yeah, I think that's next to Alabama, maybe.
It's right next to Florida, right?
Yeah.
It's in the panhandle.
Yeah. So this week I'm smoking. It's so hard to do this because my camera's so far away. You can't see it here, but here we go. Actually, you can see it pretty good. This is an Olivia Protege. I think I talked about this on the last episode. I got introduced to this website called Cigar Bid, and it's literally just an auction site for cigars. And it's one of the worst things I've ever been introduced to because I have so many cigars that I just had to buy a third humidor. So I just won these by accident. I was like, oh, $60 for a 20 count box. I'll put a bid on it, thinking it was going to go up to like 100 and some change. I won the fucking bid. So I just got these. I've never smoked them. We'll see what happens. And
is it like eBay? Like, could you put stuff on there?
No, it's just like a company. I'm assuming it's like a wholesaler
Oh,
and they just do auctions all day long.
that's
It's
crazy.
fun. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then apparently it was some proper 12 today, dude. If you haven't had proper 12, I know this is like, it's kind of like a mainstream whiskey, like Jameson and all that shit. But proper 12 is a super smooth whiskey. Like super fucking smooth. You can just drink it straight all day long.
I'm gonna be pairing mine with some Gibson's Malort.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I'm doing it.
Do you see over my shoulder?
Yeah. Oh yes. A proper amount of Malort for 11 o'clock in the morning.
Damn, that's a fucking really good light up. Ugh. Okay. Let's get in the fucking meat and potatoes of it. This is strange, no?
Yeah.
We're back on the airwaves on a different podcast.
Yeah. I'm like, this is just gonna be like an episode of the old OG Low Life podcast.
Yeah. Pretty much. Oh shit. So I want to talk first about what you've been up to. Cause I know you're building are you building that bike to have it done for Idle Hands? Is that what the deal is?
Yeah, I'm building a 69 Jenny shovel. It's kind of my dream bike, so I'm super stoked on it. But I'm building it for the show, and I think it's the theme of the show
Oh
is it's
shit, what
I'm
if
matching the theme of the show. So the theme of the Idle Hand show, July 11th and 12th of this year, it's a chopper carnival. So
it's gonna
we
be
have
so sick.
like, you know, like evil clowns and shit like that. I actually am trying to find. I put out some feelers. I'm trying to get an insult comic clown to like walk around and just be dirty and tell dirty jokes and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
There's
kind of
such a
like,
good one at the Topsfield Fair every year. You gotta find that guy.
oh,
That
is there
guy's like,
one?
yeah, he's vicious, dude. It's like
I gotta fucking,
borderline goes too far.
I gotta. That's who I want there. I
Yeah.
want like a mean fucking drunk clown like making fun of people.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always one at the Topsfield Fair.
Yeah. Yeah, so my the bike, it's like, I don't know, it looks like evil, you know, it's gonna be like red, black. It has like a spade tail sissy bar and shit like that. I'm not
Yeah.
actually satanic. I just think it's a cool aesthetic, so it'll match the show. But I'll probably have a little prayer underneath the tank. Just so God knows I'm just doing it
Secretly.
for fashion.
Yeah. That way he doesn't take it too serious.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm doing like a lot of shit on this that I'm building like my first show bike. So I'm doing everything like better than I've ever done anything.
Yeah.
Like all the molding and stuff. I'm doing like crazy molding on the frame, on the tank, on the fender. Uh so yeah, it's gonna come out sick. Hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty confident I can get it done by July. Like,
Yeah. I mean, with your rule of touch your bike every day, I feel like
yeah,
you're on the right track.
yeah, that definitely helps. Just getting it's a kind of a I, I I guess it'll be like a challenge for anybody this year that we threw down is just like 365 days, touch a bike every day, you know,
Yeah.
or touch something with a fucking engine, you know, whatever gets you moving. You know, if you have a fucking old Chevelle or something that's been sitting, like, it's just gonna sit until you touch the fucking thing, and
Yeah.
every time you touch it, it gets incrementally closer to getting done. You know, you don't have to do a fuck ton of work on it every day. So yeah, it's been nice just touching it, even if you just fucking like sit out there and look at it. You know what I mean? At least you're looking at the things that you love. You know, whether it's a fucking car or a motorcycle or whatever your fucking hobby is.
Right. Yeah. So how did that bike come to fruition? Like, because I know that's a bike that we've talked about many times
Yeah,
on the Low Life podcast of like, that is the holy grail bike for both of us, honestly.
yeah. I think it's the best. I think it's the best looking Harley, you know?
100%.
Yeah. Like, cause I love
100%.
I love the way that, the rockers are. I love the bottom end on a panhead, but yeah, I just think it's the best looking bike. So yeah, that one it kind of came out of left field. And initially I was hoping to flip it. So I bought I bought a Sportster and it had everything to build it. Like I
Yeah, I
didn't have to
remember
buy
that.
any parts. Yeah, and I got it for really, really cheap. So that one is gonna be up for sale, but it's like brand new everything. Everything's brand fucking new on it except for the engine. So it's like a gas box frame. It has fucking brand new Springer, brand new rims, brand new everything's brand new on it. So I basically just put it together, and I was like, well, I got that one for cheap, so I can sell it and make some coin. And
Yeah,
then uh, I haven't sold it yet because it got to be I didn't end up finishing it until like it was wintertime, and I was like, I'll just hold on to it till spring.
yeah. Make the most money.
Shake out the cobwebs and shit, and then it'll sell quick when it gets a little bit warmer. But then I was like, all right, well, if I'm gonna be like, maybe I can build some bikes and make some money on the side, like a little side hustle, because like that Sportster dude went together wicked quick. Like I'm pretty good with Sportsters and Shovelheads now because I've built them before,
Right.
and I was just looking for another project that I could flip, and I saw on Facebook Marketplace this dude had a fucking Jenny shovel with a fucking Paco frame, wheels, like a whole roller, dude, everything for 4,000, and it's a 69.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How is
So,
that a thing?
dude,
All of a
and
sudden,
so
need to make his mortgage payment or what?
dude, that's like that's fucking cheap around here
Yeah,
for a Jenny shovel.
that's
By the way,
crazy cheap.
it's built out, like, it's refurbished, like, the fucking thing was being put together, like, the engine's rebuilt, its chrome is 10 out of 10. It's gonna be it's perfect,
Right.
So I hit him up and I was like at first, I was just like, I just want the drivetrain because he had, like, a swing arm frame for it,
Right.
and I was like, what would you do on the fucking just, like, transmission and engine, And then I was thinking about it and I was like the guy wasn't getting back to me, and I'm like, he doesn't want to deal with the bullshit. And I said, fuck it, 4 grand, I'll come pick it up. So me and Danny went down there, Danny Panhead from the Low Life podcast. We loaded it up in his truck, and I just fucking, you know, took out money I didn't have, and I fucking bought it. And then I ended up selling like the Paco frame and the wheels and like all that other junk. Uh,
Yep.
just sold it to some old dudes. And then I really wanted papers to go with it, like, so it has STD cases, so there's no
Yep.
VIN on this fucking thing anywhere,
Right.
and, in New Hampshire, it's pretty easy to get old shit fucking registered or whatever, but not if it has 0 VINs anywhere, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So, like, I called the fucking DMV, and I'm like, "I don't have any VINs on anything, like, how do I get this thing registered?" And nobody fucking knew, so they kept on transferring me around, but, my boy Alex Lang, tattoos, he just happened to have a frame that's already hardtailed, and he gave it to me for a friendly price, you
Nice.
know? So I was like, "Bet."
I'm assuming
Now
that
I
one had a
have
VIN.
it has dude, and he had the previous registration for it,
Yeah.
and it's actually the same exact frame I built my last Shovelhead on. So it's a '76 FXS, uh, frame, and then the Voodoo Vintage hardtail, the MK50 or whatever.
Yep.
So I'm like, I already know how to fucking make everything work on this frame. Uh, yeah, and then now I have the drivetrain, I have the frame. I got rid of all the fucking shit parts I don't want, and I've just been kind of accumulating parts I got that like over the summertime. So I bought a front end that came with a wheel, like one of those mini hubs for the front, 21
Yep.
inch, like Hallcraft or some shit.
Is
Um,
that the girder?
yeah, that came with the girder, and I got that for a really good price too.
But I was
Um,
so pumped to see you running the girder. I get why you're not now,
yeah.
but I was so pumped, dude, because you just don't see it. Nobody
It
runs girders. And I guess for probably a good reason, but
yeah. You know what's fucked up, dude, is like 80% of the people in the Idle Hand show are running girders.
that's so sick.
That's so sick,
That's
dude.
so sick.
Yeah, we were going through, like, because we just did a cut down to 25 in January, and we're looking at it, and I'm like, dude, there's not one hydraulic front end in here. They're either a Springer but there's tons of girders,
Yeah,
which is
that's
insane. So
fucking
I think
sick,
it's the
dude.
year of the girder. But I ended up I sold that girder to John Luke, Stay Strong Co.
Oh, okay.
And I bought Dan was selling his Bone Orchard Springer, and
Oh, that's what you put on there.
I was like, I have to have that. I
Yeah,
have to have that. It's such a nice Springer,
it's so
and
nice.
yeah, and Dan hooked me up, and he was like, "You can just pay me back whenever or whatever." And I was just like, but I didn't want to be indebted, so I sold a bunch of shit, and
Yep.
I got him his money real quick. But I put that thing on, and I was like, that just brought this to a different level, you know. Like if you're trying to build a show bike, having an 80s girder on there is one thing, but you put a brand new Bone Orchard Springer that was built
Oh,
like a year ago, dude, that fucking thing is so narrow.
so
It's so
nice.
simple, dude, too. Like it's really simple.
Yeah.
But it just put together really tastefully. So yeah, I'm stoked. I got that with the little mini drum on the front. I did an 18 rear. That was a fucking pain in the ass, dude. I don't
Yeah.
recommend it.
Yeah. It looks so cool, though.
It looks great, dude. But I did it the old-fashioned way where I got the rim at a fucking swap meet,
Yep.
and I got it for, like, $40, the high shoulder fucking I think it's called a Bacacca or something, or it's some Italian company made them, but they came on, like I think it was a front wheel on an iron head back in the day,
Yeah.
but it has a high shoulder, and it's an aluminum rim. So, I fucking vapor honed it and polished it up and shit, and then, bought some spokes from fucking Buchanan's, some stainless steel spokes, and that shit ain't cheap. But that's just like a little mom and pop shop, dude. Like you call and like his wife answers the phone and like ribs him about stuff, like, oh, he's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
forgetful, like it's old school as fuck, dude. So
Yeah.
but they told me exactly what I needed. Yeah, because I also got the shovel hub and vapor hone that and clean that up and
Yeah.
polish that up. But then I had to lace it and true it, which in the end, dude, it would have been cheaper for me to buy a fucking brand new rim from TC Bros, 18-inch scrambler rim. Would have been way
Yeah.
cheaper.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But you just don't know until you get into it.
And once you get into it, you're like, so, I mean, it's cool. I guess it probably would have been cheaper back in the day to do that, but like now everything's so fucking expensive,
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, like, dude, stainless steel spokes were like $180 for for 40 spokes, dude. That's a lot
That's
of money.
insane.
That's a whole
Yeah,
ass mother. You can buy a brand new rim for 80.
yeah, I was just gonna say
For
you
180.
could buy a rim for almost that much.
Yeah. So that sucked. And then I had to, of course, you have to get the tire on it, the rim strip, the tube, and all that shit. And then truing it, dude, like I had to get it mounted was my
Ye
thing because it's an aluminum rim. And
Right.
I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm wrenching this on with fucking tire spoons, dude.
Yeah.
Because I
Fuck
am
it all
going to
up.
fuck this thing
Yeah.
bad, dude.
Yeah.
And I actually tried like for a second, but once I got like my gorilla mitts on that thing, I was like, I'm gonna fuck this thing up beyond repair, and I'm gonna have to start
Yeah.
over. So I ended up getting a tire mounted at Fat Man's shop.
Oh, sick.
But nobody trues tires. Like I couldn't find
Nobody.
anybody, dude. Nobody
Nobody,
wants to
dude.
do that shit. So I had to learn how to do that for the first time, which actually wasn't that bad.
Steve does it still, doesn't he?
He wasn't about to do mine.
And he was like, "Nah, I'm all set."
I got him on there, and I just got him on there so I could get the wheel on, like the tire on there, but they weren't
Right.
like tightened down yet at all. But I got a little, I got a cheapo fucking tire stand from like Harbor Freight or whatever. And then yeah, truing them. It's not that difficult, dude. Like you just kind of once you understand how it's laced, like the
Yeah.
inside and outside ones, then you know exactly where you need to tighten them down, to
Yep.
make the adjustment. Um, so yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was kind of a peaceful process. I thought it was going to be way more fucking annoying,
Yeah.
But you get
And
it,
it's
like
cool
you
'cause now you know
understand
how
it
to
from
do it.
lacing it. how it's going to affect the hub in relation to the wheel, because
Right.
you have an inside outside here and an inside outside here, and they only go in one way. So like lacing the thing, when you fuck it up, when you put it in the
Yeah.
wrong hole, so to
Yeah.
speak. But yeah. So that it's been fun doing that. That project's like super fun. Um I'm actually picking up another project this week. I'm in a I'm in an actual honest to goodness show, a build off.
Shit.
Yeah, I can't say much about it now, but I can say that it's me and two other builders, and next I'll announce it next week. But on Friday I'm going and we're doing like a lottery where we all pick numbers, and there's like a pool of like 4 or 5 bikes,
Yep.
and whoever gets number 1 or whatever, you get to pick first, and then the other guy gets to pick, and you just have to pick a random bike. I have no idea what they are. I do know that they're Harley Davidsons.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking. That's a plot twist. You just don't even
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be I'm hoping for a fucking 2026.
It's a 2026 CVO fucking road glide.
Yeah. I'll just have Dan paint it.
Right.
Yeah, and that competition runs through August, so there's gonna be, like, a show in August, and it's just me and 2 other guys, and I think we're all different types of builders too.
Yeah.
So I think I'm, like, the chopper builder of the group.
So it's like so there is like an actual like rendezvous at the end though.
Yep,
Sick.
and it's a people's choice, and there's, like, a prize too.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking rad.
Yeah, I was like, "Dude, I don't really need another thing on my plate right now," but I was like,
Yeah, especially with like you're building one of the biggest shows in the East Coast as we speak.
"Yeah,
You're like, yeah, I
yeah,
can take on another build. That's fine.
hopefully the world." I think it depends on what it is though, but I think that, like, I'm pretty fucking good at building shit, like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking confident with this stuff now,
Right.
so,
Right.
like, because I've done a bunch of different kinds definitely with Harley, like, I've done Sportsters, Softails, Shovelheads, and it's like, if it's anything like those, I should be able to build it pretty easy,
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about you too is like you're not afraid to just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna figure out how to do this. And like you usually always figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like you just like the whole thing when like you were on your last bike, the fucking I don't remember what you called it, but the Wu-Tang bike essentially. You literally did everything. Built a pan for the seat, did a legit fucking image transfer, paint job.
Mm,
Like that's a lot to take on for your first fucking doing a lot
yeah,
of that shit.
yeah. That's, to me, like, when someone built like, when I'm building a bike, this is my first bike that will ever be in a show, and it's my show, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm not a big show guy. I really don't like people looking at my shit.
Yeah.
Like, if my bike's parked somewhere and people are walking around it talking, I'm kinda like, "They talking shit," you
Yeah.
know?
What did they find?
Yeah, I don't like that, like, exposure.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is like, I love fucking motorcycles and specifically choppers, and I wanna be able to build what I fucking want and not be
Right.
afraid of anything, because when you first start off in this shit, you're like, "Oh, I don't know how to wire it," or "I don't know how to
Yeah.
do this or that," and then you do the shit, like, you do your first hardtail and you're like, "That wasn't hard, dude. You
Yeah.
just gotta get
Yeah.
over
Why did I
being a
wait so
pussy.
long? Yeah.
You gotta
Well,
just
that's the
not be a
hardest
pussy
part
about
is
shit."
that's the hardest part is like getting over the fear of fucking your bike up.
Yeah.
Once you're fine with it being fucked up, you can do anything eventually.
Yeah. You just have to overcome the fear of being a fucking of whatever, but, like, the other thing is too is it's fucking just metal, dude. You can fix it. Like, once you can weld shit or, like, you know, like you can unfuck a bike up, you know?
Easy.
You can buy new parts that you break because you forgot to put a fucking spacer in or whatever, or,
Yeah.
like, I was working on my handlebars yesterday, I ran out of argon. I was like, "Oh my god, these welds look like shit." It just started
Yeah.
bubbling up. But
Yeah.
you just go get some more argon, you have a grinder, you can fucking fix it, you know?
Yep.
So Yeah. I'm stoked. 2026 shaping up. We got a lot going on with the podcast. We
Yeah.
got a lot
It's
going
cool you're
on.
building the bike. That way you have a chance of winning back some of that money.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this show's turning out to be a little bit more expensive too than
Yeah, I bet.
yeah, cuz
I
we want
bet.
to do so much at it. You know, like when I first talked to Harley Davidson, I wasn't like, yeah, I want a drunk insult comic clown walking around.
Yeah.
But as
Yeah.
I continue to think about cool shit to do, I'm like, I gotta fucking like, how cool would that be? You know?
It would be sick.
Yeah. I just want it
Just
to be
from
fucking nuts. I like
yeah.
I'm sick of these shows where everybody's just you look cool and you walk around and you got your cool like Ray-Bans on and shit and take a bunch of pictures, you put them on. No, I want shit to actually go down, you know?
Yeah.
Like I want someone
Yeah.
to get into a fight with a clown. Like I want
Yeah.
people to like crash during the bike games. Like I want to see some titties, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously. We gotta make fucking bike events wild again, you know?
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I'm hoping a bunch of one percenter clubs show up, you know? Like I hope like it's fucking kind of dangerous. I hope someone sets off fireworks and blows their fucking fingers off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just anarchy, dude. That's what it
Make
is
shit
about.
sketchy again.
Yeah, make this shit fucking sketchy as fuck, dude.
Just from when I seen you and Dan at the Chop Block that we just went to, dude, the amount of stuff that you guys have planned is fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like,
Yeah.
there's not, and I'm not saying this because you guys are my boys. There's not another fucking show like what you guys are about to be doing anywhere close. Nowhere on the East
Yeah.
Coast is doing that. For sure, nobody on the East Coast.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I'm not trying to compete with other shows, but like I said, dude, like I this show is really about saying the quiet part out loud, where like
Yeah.
people are like low key disappointed when they go to a show, and it's like you've been to one show, you've been to them all, you know, and it's
Yeah.
like I want a better experience than that, and I'm not hating on any shows and shit. I love going to those too, you know what I mean? But one thing that is lacking is like the rowdiness, you know, like choppers are about being fucking dangerous and doing stupid
Yeah.
shit and having fun. And like, that's how I want my life to be. And when people come out and party with me and shit, like, dude, when I say I'm a party guy, dude, like I like to party. You know
Yeah,
what I
you get
mean?
after
And
it.
that doesn't mean just getting fucked up and blacking out, dude. Like I like to do I like crazy shit going. I feel comfortable with that shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I think we lost a lot of that.
Well, that's
You
what
know,
me and
just in the chopper culture specifically, it's just like it's cool that it's so like
it's
inclusive
just
and
the same
stuff.
thing, though. That's what me and Billy were talking about is like, and I'll be honest, man. So I've been like in this space, whatever, for 7 years, 8 years. And I'll be honest, I'm just burnt out with the shows.
Mm.
Cause like you said, and this is no offense to anybody, like each show has their own thing. You know what I mean? Like La Espada has their own thing. EasyCo has their own thing. Deadbeat has its own thing. But I'm just so burnt out. It's pretty much like what you're saying. It's just the same thing. Like, yeah, it's cool to see everybody. But like, I would rather just go somewhere. And this is what me and Billy were talking about. Bougie Billy were saying. It's like the best times that I can remember, even at like when we went to Indian Larry Block Party. And I've never been before the time we all went. So it was like super cool to be at Indian Larry Block Party. But all the memories that pop up into my head when I tell people about it have nothing to do with the block party. They have to do with us just like ripping around Brooklyn, Ryno fucking talking shit to pizza places, fucking staying in a penthouse on the fucking 17th floor, whatever the fuck it was, and you know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
that's what I want to see is just like, I want to like do some new shit. Like the parking lot shows are cool to see your buddies and this and that and like whatever, but like let's do some new shit.
Yeah. You know, I think part of it is like you know, it's hard. We did a bunch of shows like that, like local, you know, the Low Life Lowdown was just
Yeah.
like parking lot show, VFW, like local. What when I when me and Dan set out to do this, and really like, so we had that Reviver show. It was going to be essentially a local parking lot show type of thing, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, let's do what we really want to do. Like, that show got pushed. And then we're like, let's just cancel it and focus 100% on this other show.
Right.
Cause what's lacking too is like competition shows, like build offs, like
Yeah.
build offs are fun, dude. And it really gives garage
just
and home
motivation.
builders an opportunity to fucking be recognized, like they can get into cool magazines and fucking they can get onto podcasts and they can get, maybe a fucking sponsorship or another opportunity
Yeah.
somewhere.
Well, the
So
coolest
our
thing is
show
the
is all about
motivation
just
to
like,
push themselves.
yeah, and give because dude, how many reasons are there not to go out in your garage and work on your shit, dude?
Yeah. And it's like when you're in a show like Idle Hands and like how you guys make them do the updates. So you're seeing everybody else that's building in that show posting these updates, which is going to make you be like, oh, fuck, what I thought was going to cut it ain't going to cut it.
Yeah.
And you push yourself to do some shit that you wouldn't have done.
Yeah. And you know what's so cool about it too is like, and I know this is the same with like when you were talking about your experience in the Greasy Dozen, like, dude, chopper guys are so fucking cool that you're competing against people for like money and fame, and you're so good to one another, like you help each other out and bring each other up. Like, dude, there's no toxicity in this fucking shit, like we have like a fake beef there's like a ton of Ohio builders and Colorado builders, but it's just a joke, like they're beefing like as a joke, to inspire people to become better and do better. And like, I know the day of the show, they're not going to show up with fucking whips and shit, like stay back whips and whatever.
Parking lot brawl.
Yeah, dude, they're going to be like, they're going to be hugging and kissing and shit,
Yeah.
Hopefully not kissing, but some bear hugs would be okay.
You said you wanted to get weird, so
I'm not, hey, I ain't hating, dude. I ain't yucking your yum. You want to kiss your Colorado bro on the lips?
Get after
gonna
it,
fucking
bro.
stop you.
You want to beat each other's ass and then kiss and make up? Fucking do it.
Yeah, dude. That's what it's about. Like we love these old machines and we love the old culture, and I want to bring it back. Like I love that old culture too. Like that old, like the chopper clubs and the fucking, going to a bar and being like dirty and gross and fucking on the road and destitute. And we can be like that again. You don't have to be like, you don't have to be cool. You can just be a fucking dirtbag again,
Yeah. The on the road thing,
I think
dude,
that's
is
lost.
Like, I think the on the road thing needs to be more present. Because I feel like I don't know, man. Like, I think that's what made Deadbeat so cool for so long is like you're trekking out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not going home that night. So, that's the cool part, dude. Like, I want to see more of that. Like, this year, let's do more of like putting out a post like, yo, what up, boys? In 2 weeks, I'm fucking going to cruise the fucking whole coast, the Northeast coast, hitting campsites. If you guys want to come, this is where I'll be. Like, let's do more shit like that.
Yeah, do some like poker runs, do some campouts. Like, I agree, dude. Like, there's nothing cooler. Like, I really fell in love with Deadbeat Retreat because it's like you're packing everything you're gonna need for like 3 days on a motorcycle, which is hard to do,
Yeah.
Like food.
It's hard enough to just make it there. Never mind, bring the shit you need.
Yeah. And then you go there and you ride as like a group, or like even like I'll say like my first fucking year, dude, that I went there, I rode solo, and it like changed my life, because I didn't know anybody really. I wasn't like friends with anybody. Right. And I had tried the year before to go with my fucking stupid ass friend that had like a fat bob, and he bitched out last minute like a fucking bitch. And he did it again, and I was like, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna be a fucking little bitch, dude. I'm gonna go make some cool friends. And that's exactly what happened. Like you just have to take the chance, take the ride, and get out of your comfort zone, dude. Like chopper guys are fucking the most, like, girls and guys, dude. You show up to an event, man, you're in heaven, dude. Like everybody's so outgoing and nice.
And it's cool because people are waiting for you.
Yeah.
Like they're applauding you getting there because you made it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you made it. Your bike made it. You didn't die.
Yeah, you're alive. You didn't crash. But also, like, they barely know you. You know, like
Yeah.
maybe they sent you a heart emoji on one of your stories on IG, but it's like, dude, that's enough of a connection to know, you know? Like I know for sure, like definitely like dudes that follow and like our podcast, I'm like, you already are my
Oh,
friend, you
they're
know?
die hard too.
Yeah. Like if you like me, you listen to me every week, I know we're gonna get along. You know what I mean? Because you obviously I don't do like a persona, you know, it's just like the podcast is me, you know? So
Yeah.
it's like when we meet people, it's like they already fucking know me really well because they listen to me every week, you know? But
Right.
I already know that I'm like, well, you obviously like me. No second guessing that.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
easy to make quick friends, you know?
Yeah. And most people are just so fucking rad, dude. Like
Yeah.
I just went ghost for a year. Haven't talked to nobody, haven't been nowhere, haven't seen nobody, barely post on Instagram, and pop back up with this podcast and the amount of people that reached out, like stoked that I was doing this and like
Yeah.
checking in to see how I was doing, how like all the mental shit I was going through, whatever. You know what I mean? It was just like it's super cool. You can disappear for a year and like people still reach out and be like, "Yo, hope you're good." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And most of these people I've never met in my fucking life.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's like the purest form of fucking like, I don't know, entertainment. Like everybody that I know that's doing it that I've met and I've had the opportunity, right? You as well. Like you meet the guys that cause you I'm just like a guy. You know what I mean? I'm not like I do a podcast and stuff, but I'm not like famous. You know what I mean? So the
Yeah.
people in the industry that I think are famous, you know, like Danger Dan or fucking, you know, like Big Truth, when I meet them or I get the opportunity to meet them, I'm like, dude, they're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And they're so cool, dude. You know, like the first time I met Big Truth, he's kind of an imposing character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's been doing it for 25 fucking years. He's done it and seen it all. He builds the raddest fucking shit.
He's a
And
legit fucking
he looks like a
OG.
mean motor scooter, dude. So I was kind of scared showing up at his shop, honestly.
Yeah.
But then he was just like the coolest fucking dude because the only thing you need to do is you have to be authentic, you know? And
Yeah.
like if you're a fucking culture vulture or something like that, like if you're not authentic, dude,
People will see right through
they
you.
fucking smell it, dude. They can smell it on you. So just if you don't belong, don't belong. But if you're into this shit, dude, doesn't matter if you're a weirdo, doesn't matter if you're fucking stinky or missing teeth.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers will like you because we have that common bond, you know?
Yeah. And this is probably the only, I don't even know what you call this, but whatever you call the chopper fucking culture is like, it's the most widespread personality people.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you get, like, the shy dudes, the nerdy dudes, the geeky dudes, the fucking guys who used to be jocks, skateboarders, everything.
Hmm.
And nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody gives a shit. If you're not a piece of shit, chances are you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like it doesn't matter. Like there's a lot of sober guys. There's a lot of skateboarders, hardcore
There's
kids. There's a
so
lot
many
of
sober guys now.
so many sober guys, you
It's
know?
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. But like they still get down, you know? Like
Yeah.
you don't have to go out and smash fucking empty cans of fucking Modelo on your head and fucking party and
Right.
be the loudest
Eat
guy. Like,
shrooms.
yeah, like in fact, yeah, you don't have to go fucking buck wild, dude. I mean, I do appreciate that though. I love fucking seeing people losing their shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'll leave a few, you know who I'm talking about, but like
Yeah.
there's a couple of dudes when you see him and it's like, it's gonna be wild. This guy
Yeah.
is gonna make this
This
night
is gonna be
wild.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a fun night with, and I love those people, you know? But, you know, it's cool. Yeah, like you said, dude, like it's not just like one type of person, you know, because you got like nerds and shit, like you were saying, like dudes that like during the day they work on computers,
Yeah.
you know? Like, dude, like Chicken Rick, he works, he like installed servers and shit, you know?
Yeah.
But he's like about it, you know?
He is so about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing I'll say too that's that I've noticed over the years is like at all these shows, like these guys don't care what you ride up on, dude. Even if you still have a stock fucking Sportster,
Yeah.
if you're coming out to like support and like buy gear from people, buy merch, you're buying a ticket to the show, you're buying food from the vendors, like they don't give a fuck.
Dude,
If you come,
I've
like,
personally,
correct,
I've never
people
heard
do not
anybody make
care.
fun of a fucking someone's bike, dude. Like,
Never. Dude, I've seen at La Spada show, dude. Obviously, they pack that place with choppers, but I've seen fucking Indian baggers, Harley baggers. I've seen cafe racers, and
yeah,
nobody ever says shit to anybody as long as you're fucking cool.
yeah,
And that's
dude,
rare because
that's
it's
one
the
of those like
opposite.
big. It's like one of those lies on the internet. Like people, they always post the memes about how sportsters get hated on. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe in internet comments by
Only
fucking
online do they get hated
Russian
on.
bots or something. But dude,
Yeah.
in person, you show up on a fucking stock ass Sportster, nobody's gonna give you shit. You know,
Yeah.
all I give a fuck about is that you showed up. You know what I mean? Like, show up, go to the fucking events because you're supporting. You know, like, dude,
Yeah.
May or fucking La Spada Chopper show, dude. That's always a great show. You know, like,
Always.
show up and show support. You know, like, show the vendor support. Like, be a part of the fucking culture, and that's what it's about. Is just showing up. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Nobody gives a fuck what you ride, dude.
Yeah.
Unless it's super sick, and then we
Just
really
be
care about
cool.
what you ride.
Yeah. Just be cool. And
Yeah.
I think that's the coolest thing because it's not like that many other places, dude.
Yeah.
It's not. Like, you go to, like, anywhere else, dude. Go to Wally's or, like, another, like, bagger biker bar, and they're gonna be like, oh, this is the bar hopper, and there's no way you ride this, and your back
Yeah,
hurts.
dude, boomers are the worst,
Like,
dude.
it's not like that at a chopper show. They do not give a fuck. Because most of these shows aren't just because somebody's like, I want to throw a show. It's supporting some kind of cause.
Yeah.
So they don't give a fuck who shows up. Just be cool. Don't be a dickhead.
Yeah. But it's important that you make the time to show up, you know, because they're not gonna have them, dude. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of work to put on these shows, and these guys, like, they do it for the love of it, but if people stop showing up, they're not gonna do it anymore. And I want
Yeah.
I want a chopper show every weekend, dude. I wish there was more, you know?
Yeah. And there used to not be.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, back in the day? I mean, back in the day, for me, in the chopper community, is not that long. It's 7, 8 years ago. But even then, dude, there was not chopper shows.
No.
There was not. Like, ever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I think a lot of people have been spoiled with it. It's like, and I get like I was saying earlier, I get burnt out on the shows. But it's like, I'll usually still, even if I'm just not feeling it, I'll still go up there. Like, even La Spada, like, they never charge me at the door. I pay them at the door every fucking time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm supporting the homies. Even
Yep.
if you don't want to be there, show up and hang out for 20 minutes, say what up to people, pay the door price, and fucking bounce.
Yeah. That means more than anything is just showing up, you know? Like, here's the other thing is we put on shows and we know people that are like our friends or whatever that don't show up and you notice it.
Yeah.
You're like, so and so didn't show up, you know? It's like missing your fucking birthday party or something, you know? But yeah, dude, the shows you got to show up just to support them. Like I said, I wish there was more, and I'm hoping, like, dude, me and Dan are kind of stupid as fuck, dude, and like we're not like I'm not like the hardest working guy either, but we're gonna pull off a show and it's gonna be sick, dude. Like, you should do a show, even if it's small, you know, like
Yeah.
contribute. I always said this, like, when I first got into motorcycles and stuff, it's a culture that's very like chopper culture is very it's hard to get into because you don't know what the fuck is what, you know, unless someone's telling
Right.
you know, like you don't know where the fucking shows are. You got to follow the right accounts on Instagram. You got to find the guys in your area and shit. But once you figure that out, it's like, bro, you can just do a ride. You can just organize a ride. You can just be a guy and be like, show up on this date. This is the route we're taking. We're going to get cheeseburgers or something, or we're going to get ice cream, you know, and make a little event out of it.
Yep.
Charge some money and have people fucking give it to a fucking veteran or something, you know, like make
Yeah,
it
yeah.
something cool, you know?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what
just
I'm planning to do this
be a
year.
part of it.
I started to do one last year, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. I ended up not doing it. But I'm doing one. It's just literally a hot dog run. There's this dope hot
run,
dog
yeah.
spot.
Oh, I remember
There's this
that.
dope
Yeah.
hot dog spot up in Maine. It's like an hour and some change ride. Super sick ride, and the hot dogs are fucking bomb
Yeah.
diggity, dude.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all it's gonna be. It's like, hey, I'll meet you here, and we're riding up here.
Yeah.
And people will show up for two reasons, because there's going to be a bunch of shitty bikes hanging around, and people love hot dogs.
Yeah, I remember that. I was down for that, dude. I love hot dogs. I love Dude, that ride up into Maine is sick as fuck, dude. I remember,
So good.
it's a good ride is up to the Rangeley, Maine. There's a nice
Yeah,
lake up
yeah.
there, dude. I stayed up there with a couple of boys and, dude, if you get a lake house or some shit and you split it like fucking 8 ways, it ain't that bad. You know what I
No.
mean? Couple $100 and you're right on the lake. You got your own dock and shit. I got to do that. Oh, but the other thing I was going to say too is as far as like doing shit and not being like people get bummed out about the fucking boomer crowd, shitting on sportsers. I can give a fuck what your uncle fucking Rick thinks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, go and take that shit back, right? So I've been on a motherfucking mission, dude, for Laconia, dude. I go up every fucking year now with the Chopper Boys, and we go to the fucking hill climb. We stay up there, and Big Truth got the custom social coming back. That fucking show was one of the coolest custom bike shows. I'm gonna say this: it was the coolest custom bike show at Laconia that year by it far.
Yeah,
Just a
yeah.
ride in fucking custom show, dude. They had so many cool fucking bikes. He's doing it again this year, even bigger. Like last year was just like a proof of concept, but like it's gonna be even bigger this year. But take that shit back. You don't like Bagger Boys at fucking Laconia or Sturgis or fucking Daytona? Go do some chopper shit down there, or whatever kind of bikes you're into. I'm a chopper guy, so I just think that like people get bummed out. The chopper guys are just like, oh, this is not fucking shit. Go fucking make it. Stop bitching about it and go make
Yeah.
a fucking do your local. I know that there's like local fucking. There's an Ohio Bike Week. There's a bike weeks everywhere. Go and do something cool at it. Don't skip it because it's lame. Make it cool.
Right.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree, man.
I switched cigars because this is technically a cigar.
Is
The
that a
Jarum
fucking
Black.
You're the only guy that I know that still smokes these things.
I'm the only guy over the age of 16 that smokes these things.
Every time you smoke one of those, it brings me back to being 16.
Yeah. They're not for a 40-year-old man for sure. But
Yeah.
again, I don't really give a fuck. I like what I like. And I like these.
They smell delicious.
Yeah, I get
Every time you
I was
smoke
always a
those around me, I
menthol
think
guy,
I'm about to eat a ham dinner.
Yeah, they got the anise or whatever, that licorice smell. I like fucking black licorice and I like menthol. So those two fucking flavors combined
Yeah.
probably make some
Oh, I
people
didn't even know
puke.
they had a menthol one.
That's the kind I do, the emeralds. They're like it's like a menthol.
Oh, okay. I've only seen the black ones before. They the ones like
Yeah.
all black package.
Yeah, these are harder to find. There's not a lot of places that even carry these, but the emeralds, and then they have sapphire ones too that I think are like a spearmint or something.
Right.
But
So can you give any can we dive into the idle hand show a little bit?
yeah.
Can you give some fucking details, some sneak peek, something?
Yeah. So I guess I'll just say the Idle Hand Show is a chopper competition and show that culminates in July 11th and 12th at Manchester Harley Davidson, Hooksett, New Hampshire. We started off, the spirit of the show is garage building, do it yourself. There's no rules, really. We're not like, oh, you're capped at $3,000 or you have to have this or you have to post this many times. It's just, you do whatever you fucking want. But the heart of the show is show up the day of the show on a running bike. All right. The competition thing is secondary. So anybody can submit any kind of bike they want. Right. So we're not like, we don't look at it and go, that's not a chopper. We're not the arbiters of cool here. So
Yeah.
submit anything, but it has to be a pile of parts. So that was the thing. We wanted everybody to have like the same starting point almost. And it's impossible, right? Some people's they got the motor already built, and some people they didn't even have a motor sourced. But
Right.
we got surprising. We had 150 submissions, and we just let it run for 1 month. We announced it,
Which in
and we
itself,
said,
dude, is fucking insane. To think
for the
about
first month of a competition that doesn't even
exist.
Yeah, that didn't even exist. I was like worried, man. Like I was like, Dan, once we got over 100, I was like, dude, should I like shut it down? Like, this is too many fucking bikes. But we let it rip, and we ended up with 150. And then we basically from there we have 3 cuts. We do one. So we started off in July. You have a month to make a submission post, and then October 1st is when we do our first cut. So you have to every cut you have to post an update. So you started off with this pile of parts. Where are you now? And that first cut we cut 100 bikes out of, down to 50.
Damn.
Yeah, deep cut.
That's a big cut.
Yeah. And then we had we have our little chat on IG where all the builders are talking and shit. And then you have another 3 months till January 1st. That's our second cut, which we just did, and we cut it again in half, down to 25. So now that's where we're at now. We have 25 builders. If you get cut out of the competition, you're still in the show. This is the best part about the show, in my opinion, is if you submitted your bike, if you're one of those 150 bikes, you're in the show. You're going to be lined up. You're going to have a plaque. If your bike is running and riding the day of the show, you're a part of the show. It doesn't matter that you got cut. It doesn't matter that you fucking maybe you didn't even.
Essentially, you get cut. You're just not in the money. You're still in the show.
You're still in the show. Everybody's in the show because the whole purpose of the show is build a fucking chopper, dude. You got a fucking year. Build a sick ass chopper that you're gonna ride.
Yeah. And so I've been hearing you guys call it the A side and the B side.
Yeah. So that after that first cut, we split it A side, B side. A side is the main competition where we have a cash prize, and the B side is everybody who's been cut.
So have you noticed with the B side though that guys are still getting after it and like trying to get the bike done and like are coming to the show?
Yeah, dudes are like super stoked, dude. I post everything. If you tag Idle Hands, dude, A side or B side, you're getting posted. You're getting reposted, Yeah. And there's dudes that are still stoked, dude, because you're a B side. You're still a part of a show. You're still gonna be in a show,
which is cool too, by the way, because if you think about it, most chopper shows, there's not a cash prize. You know what I mean? So essentially, you guys took 150 people and are doing what every other chopper show does. You invited 150 builders, but only 20 of them will be in the money.
Only 12.
Oh, no. You have one more cut, right?
Yeah, so our last cut is on April Fool's Day. We're cutting it down to 12.
It's wild that you did it on April Fool's Day, by the way.
Yeah, dude, the first of the year, April Fool's Day, the beginning of fucking October 1st. Yeah, that just worked out. And then it's 3 months in between each cut, right? So you got 3 months to get your shit together the next one. And dude, it's really hard during like Christmas time, dude, to be fucking building a chopper and spending money.
Yeah.
But that's what it's about, dude. It's about persevering. It's about fucking, being creative and shit. But here's the thing, dude. So we're cutting it down to 12 builders on April 1st. We are raising, this is all grassroots, dude. We've raised over $6,000, almost $7,000. The grand prize for this, if you're picked on A side as the number 1 builder in Idle Hands, you get 10 G's, dude. That's the same amount that you get paid in Builtwell's People's Champ, dude.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, and that was a big, like, I set that bar, dude, and Dan was like, are you fucking retarded? And
are you sure, bud?
I was like, dude, we got a year, dude. And by the way, we've raised $6,000. This is all Patreon money. This is all, we have a GoFundMe. It's all in our bio. Feel free to give whatever you'd like. And it's all merchandise. We haven't picked up one sponsor yet.
Real quick, tell them where to find it, because believe it or not, and I was as shocked as you're probably about to be, I have talked to people on this Instagram page, the Cigars and Gears podcast Instagram page, that have no idea that I was ever on another podcast. They've never heard of me. They don't know what this is. So just tell people like where it is for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That way they can find it.
So go to Instagram or Facebook at the Low Life Podcast. Links in the bio, or Facebook or IG, which is short for Instagram, at Idle Hand Show. And you can buy merch. Every single penny of that that's profit goes right to the kitty for the grand prize.
Merch looks crisp too. I've seen some pictures of guys out in the wild.
Yeah,
Looks crisp. It looks so
nice.
good.
It's nice, dude. And we just came out with some hoodies and shit. So
Yeah, I think I'm ordering one of the hoodies, but
yeah,
the one
dude,
with
it's
the new
wicked.
low
It's
life
wicked bright.
logo is sick.
We got the new logo rocking and shit. It's sick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, I have no doubt that we're gonna raise more than 10 grand. Um, so yeah, you get a huge cash prize, but here's the coolest little twist too, to keep those B-siders motivated. The day of the show, we're gonna have 12 builders on A side. The judges are gonna pick one motherfucker from the B side that shows up with a completed bike to come up to the A side and
That's
compete for the
so
grand
sick.
prize.
Yeah, that's so
Redemption pick,
sick.
bro. Redemption pick.
I love that.
So you get cut and you're like, fuck those motherfuckers. I'm better than
Yeah,
all of
fucking
them.
piece of the shits.
Yeah. Guess what? You got your shot. Show us up, Buttercup. But yeah, me and Dan don't vote at all. So we have 3 celebrity judges: Easy Co, Big Truth, and John Moorhead.
Yeah, and if you ever doubt any of those guys' capability, just jump on over to Instagram and check out those fucking people.
Yeah. Go ahead and fucking go down to Chop Ahead and tell Big Truth
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah, go tell
He will
Truth you don't
fold
like
you
his
like a
dick.
fucking chair, bro. No, I mean, dude, like,
No, but all solid guys that have been in this culture for a long fucking time.
yeah. Yeah, we picked him like obvious. Big Truth is Northeast Choppers. To me, that's peak. You know, like he's
Yeah,
he's
OG chopper guy.
He's the OG dude. And like if you've ever seen one of his bikes in person, dude, they're perfect. There's not a fucking
It's
fingerprint
insane.
on them.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, they're just like beautiful and perfect and tough. And then of course, Easy Co, you guys got to get over onto their YouTube channel. But those motherfuckers, dude, again, they know their fucking shit, dude. They build fucking rad ass bikes, and dude, they've been everywhere. They've been, dude, they've been in everything, you know.
They built some insane bikes.
Yeah, and then John Moorhead, dude, that one I was like, dude,
It's my Greasy Dozen
he
brother.
was in the Greasy Dozen, but he was also a builder for People's Champ.
Yeah,
So I wanted someone that was capable of building like dude, his long bike, the Ironhead or whatever that I saw
yeah.
it for the first time over at Cheap Thrills. That thing was fucking insane, dude. The dude, and then the one that he was building for his boy there, Bubba, that was in Biltwell's People's Champ. I was like, bro, that's definitely gonna win. It had like eagles on the fucking rockers and shit, like welded on. I was like, that's the coolest Shovelhead I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
But I wanted to get someone that had been a part of a competition too, you know.
Yeah.
And he had been in a couple of them, so I thought that was just like it was just perfect, dude. And these guys they're all so stoked, dude. Like as soon as it comes to voting day and shit, like they jump right on it, dude. They do
And
their
that's
research.
And that's tough, dude. I couldn't even imagine having to look at 150 bikes.
They were not too
That's
happy because
insane.
I was like, you have to rank order them too,
Oh,
because
damn.
when you have 3 judges, you're not going to have a unanimous decision. So you basically have to rank them in order of best to least favorite or whatever. And each score gives you like a number. So then when 3 people vote, you don't have a bunch of fucking ties and stuff, you know?
Right.
So that was tough. The first one took a couple of days, not gonna lie. They were like, okay, we'll just, you know, I'm like, really? You're cutting it down to 50. So it's the top 50 need to be really, really accurate, you know?
Yeah.
But then once we got down 50 bikes down to 25, just pick 25. That one they turned it around the same day.
Damn.
And then, but dude, we got crazy eclectic mix of fucking bikes, dude. We got BSAs, we got metrics, we got fucking, dude, we got CB750s, XS650s, we got
I love
panheads,
that.
shovelheads.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because usually in these shows, you only see knuckleheads,
Knucklehead, panhead,
panheads.
knucklehead,
Yeah.
shovels, you know?
It's cool to see what other shit can be done. Well, White Trash, White Rice is like, he's the perfect poster boy for that, of like what you can do without having a knucklehead.
Yeah. Yeah. He won Born Free with a fucking Honda, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Refreshing.
and by the way, he's going to be at the fucking Idle Hand show with all of his fucking amazing bikes too.
Sick.
That dude's pretty good friend of ours now, you know?
Yeah.
He's coming down, and, he might even be a judge in the future. I'd like to have him be a judge, you know?
Yeah.
He just builds fucking weird shit, dude.
It's insane.
And he's
It's
so
shit that you've
young.
never. Yeah. You know what? Like when you always hear people that build bikes that say like, "I'm not doing anything new. Like it's all been done."
Yeah.
This ain't the case for old boy. This
No, dude.
motherfucker's doing some shit.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's young as hell.
Yeah, dude, he's in his 20s.
This kid can barely buy alcohol at this point.
Yeah, dude, he's in his 20s. He's fucking like 6'7", and he has the wildest, like, hair. He's gonna be, like, one of the most famous bike builders when he's older. I just know.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah. He's already up there, dude. Like, he's already up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's the man, dude. And we also, so we have the 150 bikes, A side, B side, but we also are inviting builders to do what we're calling showcase builders. So people aren't building bikes for us, but we're trying to get people like Clay Crick, guys that have like really well known bikes that you want to
Right.
see. Uh, they'll be there too. So we'll have that. Plus, we have the ride in bike show, and there's going to be awards for that. Um, we have just a bunch of shit, you know? So
And
definitely,
again, for anybody that missed it, this is at Harley Davidson. There's
yeah,
going to be so many fucking people there.
dude, Harley can part of the reason we went with Harley is, dude, they just moved into a state of the art facility, and it's built on the old movie theater that used to be
It's
up there.
so nice too.
I think I got my first hand job at that movie theater.
It's so nice there.
Yeah, it's wicked nice, and they got the grounds to do it, and yeah, they're totally on board. So
Which is crazy too, because this is like a collab you would think would never happen. Because choppers are kind of always like, fuck the factory. You know what I mean? It's like to be throwing a chopper show, especially one of this size at a Harley dealership is
yeah,
wild.
it really speaks to Harley, you know, like they're they do that well, I think, is like they didn't want anything from us in return. They're not like, "Yo,
Right.
talk about how cool Harley is," you know? They're just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just like a celebration of motorcycles, you know, because this is part of their culture too, you know?
Yeah.
And like
And
all
it
the
helps
people that
them
they
with
end up
just
working
having.
with, like, you know, they work with Chicken Rick or Danger Dan or like really cool chopper guys, you know?
Yeah.
And they're doing that right. I'm not a big fan of their new bikes, you know? Not my cup of tea. If they came out with like if they re-released the fucking cone shovel or something, we could talk.
Yeah.
But you know, they're doing that part of it right, is like they appreciate that part of the culture still, you know? They're not like,
Right.
"Oh, come and buy." They're not trying to get us there, you know, chopper guys there to go and buy new motorcycles, but
Right.
like they're not gonna have their shit in the showroom. Like they're not gonna be like, "Yeah, we'll walk them through the showroom and we'll have a bunch of sales guys on hands," you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we did that fucking swap meet. Remember we did that swap meet last year, and fucking
Which
we
so
just did it in
sick,
their
by the way.
annex. They didn't want anything from us.
Yeah.
They're just like, "Cool, come and fucking use our space," you know? But, yeah, that's been really cool. They've been really cool about it, so and I didn't even mention this. We're having a full-fledged hardcore show
I've
at
heard talks
night,
about this. Oh,
brother.
at night.
Yeah,
What,
so, like,
Saturday night?
Saturday night. So
Because
we're
this is
doing the
Saturday,
chopper
Sunday,
show
right?
all day. Yeah, Sunday's gonna be, like, a little bit more low key, just, like, look at the bikes and shit like that. Saturday's the day, but, it's just too much because people are traveling from California, Washington, Texas, New Mexico, like, they're gonna be here for the weekend, so we're gonna have a 2-day show, but these events, like, the big events are gonna be on Saturday, and Saturday ends with a fucking legit hardcore show, dude, with big names. We can't release them yet,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
like, if this was a fucking concert that was going on somewhere, you would pay the money to
Monies.
go and see
Yeah.
these bands. And I'm not a huge hardcore guy, but even I know these bands, you know? And by
Right.
the way, Our fucking show is free. You're not paying and getting a wristband, dude. You just walk in. It's for you. It's community built and it's for you guys, you know?
Right.
Name another chopper show. Just name another show that's fucking free.
Why is it free?
Why is it free?
Yeah.
Because we can.
That's insane. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, dude. That's what, like, if we had to raise money for like the purse or anything like that, like I'd have to charge and shit. But like, I always wanted it to be a free show. Like, I like putting on free shows
Yeah.
because you can be a
But why
broke
not even
motherfucker.
why not even just like a $5 cover charge to help pay for
Everything.
like bands and like the purse and
So Harley has a budget that they're helping us out with, you know, for stuff like that.
oh, they're like
Um,
helping out with the show.
yeah, they have a budget for this event that
Okay.
so they're like paying for the bands and stuff. Some of the stuff that we want to do, like maybe they're not going to green light the insult comic clown. I might
Yeah.
have to, that might come out of pocket, but free to vend, free to attend. And we're going to just have, it's just, I, I think that's the purest form, because if me and Dan stood to make any money on this, I think it would put a sour taste in people's mouths, you know? And like the coolest part is, dude, people are trusting me. Like right now, the money that you guys are sending is in my bank account. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know me from Adam. You hear me on the radio or whatever, but these motherfuckers are sending me money for the show. I could just up and leave and go to Mexico, you know?
Right.
But they know I'm
Right.
not going to do that.
Yeah.
They put their trust in me, and everybody that listens to the show or has supported the show so far, dude, has just been so fucking rad that it's like, that's my gift back to you is, here's a fucking awesome chopper show. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get wild. And you don't even have to pay for it, dude. Free.
That's
That's a
insane.
gift.
That's insane with as much shit that you guys are doing. That's insane.
Yeah. So hopefully
Also,
it all goes
how do I
well.
get locked in for what how do I get locked in for a vendor spot here?
I'll get you a vendor spot, dude.
I want to be like right next to the porta potties.
Yeah. We're definitely going to have a booth, and since it's free to vend, we have limited vending spots, and I know a lot of dudes have already hit us up about it. We haven't got that far yet. We have to kind of map it out, but pretty soon we're going to start locking in vendors. But here's the other thing is, bro, we want cool vendors, right? So you're not going to be like a gutter guy, like trying to sell you gutters or vinyl siding or something. It's going to be fucking chopper shit. We're going to have, actually, shout out La Espada. They're going to have Ellie over there. He's curating Tattoo Row. There's not going to be one
Sick.
tattoo artist there, dude. There's going to be a myriad of tattoo artists there.
Sick. That's so sick.
Yeah. Tattoos. We're going to have gambling, dude. We're going to have fucking CeeLo. We're making all the carnival games ourselves, by the way, too. So, like,
I mean, why
the
not?
ring
You have plenty
toss,
of extra time.
instead of just like doing a ring toss and like getting a goldfish or whatever, you're going to be throwing it on like Miller High Life. And then if you get it on, you get to
Yes.
crack it open and drink the beer. You know, like dirtbag shit, dude, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I love that.
Yeah. We were looking around for like carnival games and shit. They're all fucking inflatable, you know? I'm like, I don't want to fucking do an inflatable whack-a-mole, dude. That's going to look like garbage.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's going to be a little bit more work, but let's curate our own shit, you know? So we're going to have like a CeeLo table where you can just walk up and they'll have some dice and you can fucking start gambling and shit. And hopefully the cops don't fucking show up.
Yeah, fuck them. I guess they do, I
Yeah.
guess.
Like, dude, you can do anything you want here, you know? This is a safe space. It's on private property.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the show, man.
Dude.
I think this is going to be legendary.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like the energy and the excitement that everybody's bringing into it, dude. Like, everybody I talk to about it is so super stoked. And like, we're just now, like in January, really starting to talk to people at magazines and other podcasts and stuff and really getting like the hype going, dude. But I want I want it to be like Born Free East, dude. You know, like I want a show of that magnitude where you attract that caliber of builder, you know what I mean? And like, dude, we're matching the $10,000 prize, you know, but you have to have people come from out of state, you know? Like the mission, I've always said, like the mission of the Low Life podcast is to meet every chopper guy and gal that I can,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And I want them all to come out here and meet me in person, you know? Like, I want to shake your motherfucking hand, dude, because I think you're the best.
Yeah, and that's always been, and I think we have always said that, is like that's always been the coolest part in the reward of like doing any kind of podcast is like meeting the fucking people.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, like, dude, meeting Big Truth, man, was like, you know, they say never meet your heroes, but he's such a good dude. You know what I mean? I'm
Solid dude.
so happy that I got to talk to him and like we're friends and we call each other on the phone and shit. Like, I'm so appreciative of that because I have so much
Yeah.
respect. I had so much respect for him, and then you get to meet him, and it's like, wow, he's everything you thought he was, dude. We just talked to Danger Dan. We just did an episode with him.
Yeah.
He's the fucking man, dude. He's every bit as awesome as you would imagine. He's so impressive, dude. You know, like you'll hear him. Actually, our episode is coming out on his podcast on Wednesday, so tune into that. But such a good dude, you know? That's the thing that, like, I just get these reaffirmations time and again once you finally meet someone. Like, dude, the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time I met you in Greece, you know what I mean? Like, way back in the day, like, I was a fan of the show, and then I
Yeah.
fucking finally meet you guys, and I'm like, "You guys are fucking awesome," you know?
Yeah, we kidnapped you.
Yeah. No, you saved me, dude. That first deadbeat that I went solo to, fucking I was camping in the main area. You
Yeah.
can't camp there, dude.
Oh, you would have got fucking tore up.
I would
up
have
there,
gotten
bud.
I would have died of alcohol poisoning, dude. Like, I was right by, like, the free, like, tequila tent, you know? And you're like, "Hey, come live with us over here." And I was like, "Okay." And I went to a spot that was safe where you can get away from the mayhem.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But that's just like what you've been saying, is like that attests to like the people that you'll meet in this community, as long as you're not a shitbag, dude. Most of us are like, yeah, man, come fucking hang. I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. There's some guys that just are not going to fucking talk to you. You know what I mean? And like, I'll say this: Truth is a man of few words if he doesn't fucking know you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, he's not just gonna fucking chew bubblegum with you and you know what I mean? Like, just fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
But overall, man, like you said, just show up.
Yeah.
Show up, support. Don't put on a front. Just be you, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, you remember I was like, I was trying when we're trying to get Big Truth on the show and shit, and I'd go up and talk to him, and I'm like, "I think he hates me."
Yeah, you used to always
But
say
it's just,
that.
dude, he's an old school cat, you know?
Yeah,
Like, he's just like, "What the fuck is this guy all about?" But once he finds out what you know, then it's cool, you know? Like, but that's the thing is, like, don't be a shitbag. I liked what you said because you can be a weirdo and you can be, like, socially awkward and shit, and you can
that's
still
fine.
hang. Just
I've
the
met
things
so many
that
people
we
that are
hate
weird as
is,
fuck.
like, we hate liars, we hate thieves, you know, like, don't be a shitbag like that, and then
And
you'll
don't be
be
a
golden.
tryhard, dude. Nobody wants a tryhard. Like, nobody cares if you're better than the next guy standing next to you. We don't
Yeah.
care. We don't care if you build born-free fucking quality bikes or you build bikes that break down every goddamn time you ride them.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Just
care
be
about
yourself.
we just care that you're, like, you know, like, that's the thing is, like, definitely I'm protective of the chopper culture because, you know, I see people trying to co-op it, and it
Yeah,
fucking makes me mad, you know, like, when
yeah,
someone's just like, they build, like, a fucking 883 Sportster once, and then they're doing fucking ads for shit on Instagram and stuff, and I'm like, "Are you in it for the right reasons?" It just makes
yeah,
me
yeah.
question. I'm not saying they are and they're not, it just makes me question,
Yeah.
like.
Well, the thing is like, I think the reason why people hold it so like near and dear to their heart is because, and like this goes right along with what I was saying, is like show up and be yourself, is
Mhm.
because this is the only place we get to be ourselves. We don't have
Yeah,
to put on that front for our family. We don't have to put that front on for our work. You know what I mean? We can just be our absolute selves here, not give a fuck, rock out with your cock out, and we don't need it to anybody to come in and ruin it.
Yeah. Yep. And the thing that, like, we respect, like, hard work and, like, creativity and shit, like, so, like, when you show up on a bike that you built, like, I know what it takes to do that,
Yeah,
like, I know the time away from your family and the cold days in the fucking Northeast in the garage and shit, and, like, how many times that fucking flap disc is gonna slip and, like, go right through your glove, and those are painful as fuck, dude. The fucking sanding discs, when you get your
oh,
skin on that shit, dude, that shit doesn't heal for a
dude.
long time.
Yeah, I have one on my fucking pointer finger. We did I don't know if you were there or not. We were there when we did the huge garage out at my old house, when I had, like, the big three-bay garage at my old house.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we did a huge garage night there, and I was working on I think the problem right? The stepchild, I think? I don't remember. But I was working on one of the fucking bikes, and I had one of the flat discs on my grinder, and just wasn't paying attention. I think it was Amy was fucking talking to me, and that thing kicked off the frame, dude, and sunk. It went so deep into my index finger that it didn't bleed. Like if I, dude, if I would have put a fucking dime in there, you wouldn't have been able to see the head of the president, bro.
Holy
Like it was
shit,
to
dude.
the bone, and it was
It
just
was
like
beyond the blood.
it looked like fish. It looked like a fish fillet, dude.
Yeah.
And Amy got me all wrapped up there and just fucking kept going. But I think what happened is because that pitch was spinning so fast, I think it like cauterized it on the way
Yeah.
through.
It's like a burn and a cut at the same time.
It's like the worst rug burn you've ever had.
It's really, yeah, that I'd rather get cut with, like, a cutoff wheel almost,
Yeah. Just a clean fucking,
Yeah.
yeah, vicious. I
Yeah, dude.
still do not. I've been doing this for a long time now. I still hate using cutoff wheels, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking hate them.
I won't
Because so
use
much
those,
shit
like,
goes
composite
wrong.
ones. I won't use those. I use the diamond metal blade one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot you do that metal blade.
It's the
But
best,
that's
dude.
what scares me, dude, is like, the things kick back, the fucking blades shatter, they cut people's fucking faces off.
Yeah.
The thing that I did notice, though, if you get one of the Milwaukee ones, one of the battery-operated ones, those ones seem to be a lot more fucking safer.
You know what, dude? I gotta say, man, I got that bandsaw I got from you.
Yeah.
I use that more than anything now. I don't even think I have my
100%.
cutoff wheel in my fucking thing anymore. Like,
Yeah, having a bandsaw's clutch.
dude, it's so much better, and it doesn't heat up the metal. You can do way cooler shit, like, dude, like doing like a seat pan on a fucking bandsaw, dude. You can get
Yeah.
exactly the shape you want. It's not gonna fucking,
It's just
like,
so
those
much more
cutoff wheels
precise.
destroy the metal, heat it up.
Yeah.
You have to grind it down. Bandsaw, dude, all the way. I've been using that like a motherfucker, dude. Yeah, I don't think I use the cutoff wheel except for on the frame to cut off all the bullshit, but
Right. Yeah, I try not to use those as much as possible. There's another tool, I don't know what the fuck it's called. Uh, it's kind of like what the fuck is it called, dude? I don't even know what the fuck it's called, but it's like, I don't know, that big, and it has a little tiny Sawzall blade at the end of it. And, dude, that motherfucker is one of the best tools I've ever bought in my life.
what is it attached to? Like, what is it? Is
It's
it an
like
air
a,
tool?
yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's like a, oh my god, dude, why am I fucking blanking so bad? I'll see if I can pull it up.
It's like a
Um,
pneumatic Sawzall?
but tiny, dude. Like the blade is fucking an inch and a half, 2 inches long.
Oh, shit.
It's fucking sick. It's so nice for like doing like fender cuts or fucking like shaping your tabs how you need them to, whatever you're doing. Oh, windowing a
Mm.
neck. It's the tool for windowing a neck, dude. They're
Windowing
super
neck
sick.
fucking suck.
Oh, dude, that's one of the worst things I've ever done. It
I'm
takes
like
fucking
80% done
forever,
with mine. I
dude.
had to walk away from it. It's just like getting the carbide bit in there, dude.
It takes forever.
Yeah. There's a lot of fucking metal in there. Yeah, pneumatic tools are a big fucking as far as, like, even windowing the neck, like, getting a little, Dynafile or whatever it's called, or whatever
Yeah.
the that thing fucking rips, dude.
A Dynafile is fucking key. They're expensive as shit to buy, like, an actual Dynafile, but
Yeah, I'm not I call it a Dynafile, but it's really just like a pneumatic belt sander type of thing, you know?
so I
But,
guess this
Harbor
thing's
Freight has
just
one called Baxter or something that I got, and it fucking is 1,000 times better than the cheapest Harbor Freight one.
no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess these things are just called mini reciprocating saws.
Oh, okay. It's just a mini.
They're fucking tiny, dude. They're so sick. This is just one that's at Harbor Freight. So I can at least show you motherfuckers. Fucking hey, dude, with the ads, Harbor Freight. Do better. Let's see if you guys can see if that's far away. Come on with the light. Come on. Hold on. No, it's not gonna show up. My camera's too far. You can find it at fucking Harbor Freight. Either way, it's at Harbor Freight. It's a McGraw Air reciprocating saw, but it's just like a little 2-inch fucking sawzall blade, dude. It makes it so easy to like make those small. I mean, I wouldn't use it if you're like cutting sheets of fucking sheet metal, but for like that tiny detail shit, those things are they're fucking awesome.
You just went glitchy as fuck, and now there's a wicked echo.
Really? Hold on.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just on my end, but
Yeah, everything looks good on this end. That's weird.
fix it in
Oh
post.
well. Yeah, fuck it. Fix it later.
Let the fucking AI bot do it.
Right. So anything else you can tell us about Idle Hands before we wrap this shit up?
Yeah, show up, man. I would say, like, if you're about, like, garage builders and choppers and fucking getting wild and having a good party, dude, like, we're partying all weekend. Like, people are coming up for, like, the week. Some people took 2 weeks in New Hampshire. There's gonna be people
I was
from
gonna
all
say that
over.
I've already talked to people that are coming up and like planning on staying for a week.
Yeah. Dude, July in New Hampshire, dude, you gotta
It's
ride the
sick.
cane. Get out to the
There's so
fucking
much shit.
beach. Yeah. And it's one of those states, like, dude, people don't plan fucking people go down to Florida. People go out to fucking Vegas and shit. But if you're gonna be up here for this shit, make a vacation out of it, dude, because the lakes region, fucking everything that's going on, like, summer in New Hampshire is the Garden of Eden, dude. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's dope. It's right on the coast. You could go ride the coast for literally the entire day.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can go down to Boston for a day. You can go out to fucking Maine, go to Portland for the day. You can go to fucking Vermont, dude. Get some maple syrup, you know?
And you could do all this in one day, by the way.
Yeah, it's people don't understand, like, dude, if you're going to be staying in Manchester, New Hampshire, you're an hour from every New England state pretty much. You can go down to Boston, it's 45 minutes away. You can go to fucking Burlington, go to Magic Hat, you know? Like, that's an hour away. Like, you can go to fucking Canada if you wanted to. Go up to Montreal. That's like 4 hours away, but
Yeah, I was
worth
gonna
it.
say I think that's like 4 hours and some change.
Yeah. But don't be trying to cross the Canadian border if you got a DWI. That's a
Or any
felony up
kind of
there.
felony.
Yeah.
Any kind of felony. They ain't letting
Any
your
kind of
ass in.
felony. But yeah, DWI,
Yeah.
they won't let you in.
Fuck them. Fuck Canada anyways. You don't want me to come in? Fuck you.
Montreal is
I
sick,
probably
though.
wouldn't I
Montreal is
probably
sick.
wouldn't have done anything good in Canada anyways, so they probably don't want me there.
Going to Montreal. So Canada, I'm not gonna talk shit because we got a lot of low lives up in Canada. But Montreal, dude, is like going to France. It is not going to Canada.
Yeah. I've heard great things about Canada. I was actually just talking to this guy. He goes by Box Press Bagger on Instagram, but he's from Canada. And he was talking. We were talking about a bunch of local cigar places up there, and this dude does like photo shoots for cigar companies. And so, like, when they come up with a new cigar, they'll send him X amount of cigars and be like, hey, take some fucking dope shots of these so we can use it for whatever, like pushing the product. So this dude just has tons and tons of cigars by doing that stuff. It just sucks I can't ever go to Canada. I kind of have a bitter taste in my mouth against Canada because I can't go there. Pisses me off.
You can't. Oh yeah, because you got a felony. You can't go there at all, huh?
Yeah. So it kind of pisses me off. I love the
Forever.
Canadian
Dude,
guys
that's
that I've
fucked
met,
up.
but it's bullshit that I can't go there.
Yeah, that sucks. I wonder if we let Canadian felons in?
Oh, sure. We let fucking illegal fucking felons in.
Do a fucking prisoner exchange so you can go visit
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah. You give us one of your felonies, you take me.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So real quick again, just give us the rundown where it is, when it is, time, place, where they
So
can
first
find.
of all, everything that you need to know is going to be on the Low Life podcast. Get it on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. We drop an episode every single Friday. We will never miss a Friday. Go to
Never
Idle
missed a Friday in like, what is it, 7.5 years?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's
2018. That's a long fucking run, dude.
Yeah.
Can't wait till the fucking we're gonna make it to a decade. That's gonna be nuts.
It's not far away.
Yeah,
sorry
dude,
to cut you
2
off.
more
Guy,
years.
keep rolling with it.
Yeah. At Idle Hands, at the Low Life podcast. The show is so intertwined with the podcast. So either of those places you'll get your news, but at Idle Hands Show, Facebook and IG, it's going to be the 11th and 12th of July 2026 at Manchester Harley Davidson, which, silly enough, is in Hooksett, New Hampshire, not in Manchester, New Hampshire. But it's essentially Manchester. We're going to have a chopper carnival. We're going to have a show. We're going to award someone fucking 10 G's for building a cool ass bike.
Insane.
Follow along for the ride, dude, and show up. It's going to be a party that whole weekend. We're going to have fucking insult comic clowns, maybe midget strippers. We're going to have dollar beers. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have fucking gambling. We're going to have, you can fucking, hey, there's no rules, dude. It's private property. If you like want a little toots magoots, go ahead and have some nose beers, dude. Nobody's going to give you any side eye. But it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to do some sort of pre-party. The 11th, Saturday, is going to be the main event. That's going all day. It's going to culminate in a fucking insane hardcore show, which we might even have people have to sign off, you know, in case they get injured, because it's going to be fucking rowdy, dude. And then Sunday, we're going to be cooling out, nursing our hangovers, but we're still going to be showing off bikes. Come up for the weekend. Come up for the week. And definitely follow us and support us if you have any extra cash lying around. If you want some cool merch, that all goes to the show. Give to the GoFundMe. All the links are in our bio. Let's make it happen, Cap'n. Loctite will be there.
I'll be there.
The bell's on.
Is there a bartender there? I don't think we haven't talked about any of
that. There's going to be dollar beers.
Damn.
But check it out. They would give it away for free if it was legal, but they have to charge like $1. So there's like girls that set up and they give out drinks. It's not just like Schwill. You're not just going to be getting like dollar cans of Schlitz. They have the fancy stuff too. They got the IPAs. They got the fucking twisted teas for you ladies. They have good stuff. So you can drink all day for barely anything. And if you got the shakes, dude, go ahead and feel free to pack a flask. I don't give a fuck. Just keep it on the DL.
Yeah. So it's not open BYOB for sure.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
But they will be providing booze. I'm actually going to be reaching out to Malort to try to get a sponsorship. Maybe we can get a Malort bar going on.
Yikes. And also, just so you guys know, at the end of the hill to get into Harley Davidson, there's a gas station. So you can get everything you need there as well beforehand.
Yeah. And it's really close to downtown Manchester too. Like downtown Manchester. It's 5 minutes away, you know?
Yeah.
So we're
Bass
going to be
Pro
putting
Shops,
out all
whatever
that
you need.
shit, like where to stay. I'm still working on getting some hotels, like rooms booked, like blocks and shit and camping and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like we said, you can pretty much stay anywhere in New Hampshire that you'd like, and the show is commutable because New Hampshire's so tiny. So if you want to stay at fucking Laconia or if you want to stay at Hampton Beach, feel free to do so, and you're less than an hour away from the show, guaranteed. But we will be having some discounts and shit like that for blocks of rooms. So we do already have one in Concord. I'm working closer to the venue, and then looking at some camping options. It's a little urban in that area, so I don't know if
It
anybody has any
is.
suggestions for camping in that area, because I know a lot of you guys like to camp. But there's campgrounds all around New Hampshire, and like I said, if you less
I
than
think the
an hour
closest one
away,
to there is in Auburn. That one that we all went to that time.
yeah, and that one is like probably 20 minutes from the venue. You know,
Yeah.
like that's not very far.
Yeah. Super cool, man. I am stoked on it. I learned a lot about this show today that I did not know. Super pumped on it. Hopefully everybody listening to this, show the hell up. Even if you don't have a motorcycle, show up. Ride on the back of your buddy's motorcycle. That's okay at these shows, by the way.
Drive your
Just show
Subaru
up.
Outback. I don't give a fuck. Just show
Yeah.
up.
Show up. Come hang out. It's going to be a blast. Ryno, I appreciate you being the second guest on this podcast. Everybody listen. For the guys that listen to this, still blows my mind that people have reached out to me and have no idea who I am or about the Low Life podcast. I did not think that would ever happen in a million years. But I guess since it has to do with like hot rods and cigars and other stuff, it's bringing other people in. But if you guys like this kind of content, go check out Low Life Podcast on all streaming platforms. Check them out on Instagram, Facebook. They're fucking everywhere. Again, appreciate it. We'll have to get Dano on here next. See what he's been up to with that panhead.
That thing's fucking coming along nice, dude.
Thing's sick. Thing is sick.
He's
All
not
right,
pulling
listen.
any punches on that shit, dude.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Again, thank you for tuning in. We will see. And listen, for anybody that was not paying attention to the last episode, these are bi-weekly drops. I know that pisses you off. You can't get invested. My feelings. This is what I need to do to be able to keep doing this show so I don't burn myself out. I suck at IT anything. Ryno was literally my IT guy for this show. And he has a lot of shit to do. So, just bear with me. We're doing every other week. It's going to be cool. I'll have drops in between those small, like 12, 15-minute episodes. So make sure you follow us on Instagram at Cigars and Gears. Follow us on YouTube, Cigars and Gears, and check us out on Spotify. Until next time, see you later.